This robot doesn't look human, and that's exactly what makes it dangerous. Meet Eno, a general-purpose robot built by Genesis AI, and it's not trying to look like you. That's intentional. Instead of chasing human appearance, Eno focuses on actually getting work done. It rolls on wheels, moves efficiently through factories, hospitals, labs, and warehouses, and its body adjusts to fit whatever environment it's working in. But here's what sets it apart: Eno has hands. Real, functional robotic hands that can pick up tools and use objects built for humans. The brain behind all of this is Gene, Genesis AI's robotics intelligence platform. It helps Eno understand goals, make smart decisions, and handle complex, multi-step tasks, mostly on its own. What if your morning commute could just fly away? Meet a flying machine that turns your daily traffic jam into a memory. That's the idea behind the Elio Solo, a sleek personal aircraft that looks like it flew out of a superhero movie. It's fully electric, so there's no noise, no fumes, just smooth, clean flight. 16 fans are built into its carbon fiber body, letting it lift straight up and down, perfect for tight city spaces with no runway needed. It can hit speeds of 250 km per hour and fly over 80 km on a single charge, making it perfect for quick city hops or weekend adventures. Forget noisy helicopters or clunky drones. This thing is light, compact, and surprisingly easy to fly. Step inside, and the cockpit feels less like a car and more like something out of a spaceship. If personal flying machines like this excite you, hit subscribe, because the future of travel is arriving faster than you think. Welcome to the age of flying solo. This phone looks like it came from the future, but it's real and in your hands. The Nothing Phone 4a Pro feels like a phone from the future made simple for everyday life. Its glowing backlights can show alerts in a fun and personal way. The 6.83-inch AMOLED display with 144 Hz refresh rate makes scrolling and watching feel super smooth. Powered by Snapdragon 7 Gen 4, it handles gaming apps and multitasking without slowing down. Its triple camera system captures sharp photos with a strong main lens zoom lens and clear selfies. A big 5000 mAh battery keeps you going all day with fast charging when you need it. Running Nothing OS based on Android 16, the experience stays clean, fast, and easy to use. It's not just a phone, it is a bold step toward the future of smartphones. If you love smart tech like this, subscribe for more updates and reviews. This is where design meets power in the simplest way. The future of phones starts right here today. Watch closely now. Imagine owning a personal submarine that drops you 100 meters under the ocean, and nobody else can believe it's yours. The U-Boat Works Nemo is changing how people explore underwater. It is the first series-produced private mini-submarine, making underwater travel possible for regular adventurers. It comes in 1- and 2-seat options for solo or shared underwater trips. It can dive up to 100 meters and stay underwater for up to 8 hours. It moves quietly at a speed of 3 knots for a smooth ride beneath the surface. Its clear acrylic cockpit gives a nearly full 360-degree view of the ocean around you. Powered by an electric system, it runs quietly and is better for the environment. New pilots receive professional training to learn safe and confident control. This makes it easier for more people to experience underwater exploration. It brings luxury, adventure, and technology together in one small machine. U-Boat Works is making these submarines more available than ever before. What if your hands could replace every VR controller you know, and feel every touch in a virtual world? UDAP by Udex Real is changing how we use virtual worlds. It turns your hands into a natural controller. This VR glove system reads real hand movement and turns it into digital actions. No handheld devices are needed anymore. Ultra-thin sensors track every finger with high precision. It captures even tiny gestures in real time. The system works wirelessly and connects smoothly to VR platforms. You can grab, point, and interact like real life. Haptic feedback gives vibration so you can feel virtual touch. It is light, breathable, and comfortable for long use. It blends gesture control with extra options for flexibility. This makes virtual worlds feel more real and natural. If you enjoy future tech, follow for more innovations. Step in and experience the future with your own hands. No controllers, just pure natural movement in a digital world. Imagine feeling every interaction as if it were real and right in front of you. The future is already here. What if your camper could basically run your entire life without a single power cord? Picture a trailer that practically thinks for itself, basically a smart home on wheels. Meet the Pebble Flow, and trust me, it's wild. This isn't your grandpa's camper. It's fully electric, packed with a massive battery that powers your lights, your AC, even your fridge, for days, without ever plugging in. Solar panels soak up the sun, keeping you off-grid as long as you want. It can even send power back out, like a giant battery pack on wheels. 2 motors help push it along, so towing barely strains your vehicle. Setup takes just a few taps on your phone. Step inside and it feels like a mini luxury apartment. Real kitchen, a queen bed that folds into a cozy living space, and a sleek bathroom that looks straight out of the future. What if your motorcycle could survive any terrain, and still keep you fully equipped, every single time? Picture this. You're racing through rough terrain, and your bike needs to keep up. That's why the Aquilius electric motorcycle was built, safety first. It packs 5 waterproof storage compartments, 2 in each side pod, plus 1 in back. Check your stats on the go with a dashboard showing battery level, navigation, altitude, direction, and saved waypoints. Best part? Every storage box pops right off, so you grab your gear anywhere. And heavy-duty shocks smooth out every bump, keeping your ride comfortable. What if the world's biggest cargo ship could move across oceans without using fuel at all? This is Orchel Wind, a new type of cargo ship that runs mainly on wind instead of fuel. It can carry over 7,000 vehicles and heavy machines across oceans. The ship uses 6 giant wing sails that can tilt and rotate to catch wind from any direction. These sails are made from recycled materials and shaped to move the ship more efficiently, cutting emissions by up to 90% compared to regular ships. Engineers are testing its safety, strength, and weather systems to make sure it works in real ocean conditions. Flying taxis aren't science fiction anymore. Meet the aircraft that could replace your morning commute. Picture this. Instead of sitting in traffic, you step into a sleek aircraft and simply fly to work. That's the idea behind the Archer Midnight, and it's closer to real life than you'd think. This electric aircraft takes off and lands straight up, no runway required. It seats 4 passengers and 1 pilot, covering up to 60 miles per trip at speeds reaching 241 kilometers per hour, using battery technology we already have today. Look closely and you'll spot a tall main wing, a sleek V-tail, and 12 electric propellers working together to keep it steady in the sky. Safety comes first here. Backup flight controls kick in if something goes wrong, and the frame is built to handle impact. Here's the best part. It's so quiet, you'd barely notice it overhead, about as loud as a car driving by. If flying cars sound wild, wait until you see one. The sky might just be our new road. Imagine skipping traffic forever by flying to work in a flying car that doesn't even need a runway. Picture this. You step outside, but instead of waiting for a car, a sleek aircraft lifts you straight off the ground. That's the dream behind Aston Martin's Volante Vision concept. It's a self-flying hybrid electric aircraft that takes off and lands like a helicopter, but cruises like a plane. What if your next delivery wasn't a driver, but a robot rolling straight to your door? Dot is a small electric delivery robot from DoorDash. It is about 1/10 size of a car. It is designed to move through streets, bike lanes, and sidewalks, so it can handle city and suburban routes. It uses 8 cameras, radar, and laser sensors to see everything around it. This helps it avoid obstacles and move safely. Dot can travel up to 20 miles per hour and carry about 30 pounds. That is enough for groceries, food, and small packages. Its battery can be swapped quickly, allowing it to run for up to 6 hours without stopping. What if you could live inside a floating pyramid in the middle of the ocean? Imagine waking up every morning surrounded by open water. Not on a cruise ship, but inside an actual floating pyramid city. This is Waya, a real offshore community designed to sit right on the surface of the ocean. And it's not just somewhere to sleep. We're talking hotels, shops, spas, gyms, bars, and even a cinema, all built into one massive structure floating at sea. But here's what makes it truly wild. Waya runs entirely on clean energy. Solar panels on top, water turbines below. No power grid, no dependency on land. The base alone is 54 by 54 meters. 10 floors, 6,500 square meters of total space. And the whole thing rises 30 meters above the waterline, like a pyramid emerging from the sea. Below the surface, engines, generators, and backup power systems keeping everything running smoothly. This isn't a holiday resort. It's a fully self-sufficient floating community built for people ready to live differently. If that's you, the future is already being built. What if the ocean could power the future, without a single smokestack, wire tower, or visible machine above the water? Carnegie Clean Energy is changing how we use ocean power. It is working on a system called CETO that turns wave energy into clean electricity. Instead of machines floating on the surface, it uses underwater buoys. These buoys move with ocean waves and power a hidden system below the water. This creates electricity with no pollution and little visual impact. It is built to survive strong storms. The project is moving closer to real-world use through programs like Achieve. A prototype will be installed at a marine energy site in Spain with support from Europe Wave and other partners. Engineers are improving the system step by step. They are also using smart digital tools and machine learning to predict wave patterns and capture more energy. What if your glasses could learn your eyes and see perfectly for you? Nova AI bespoke progressive lenses are built to personalize your vision completely. They use artificial intelligence to study how your eyes and head naturally move. With VR measurements, prescription data, and your daily viewing habits, the lenses are tailored just for you. They give clear vision at near, middle, and far distances with less blur and strain. What if ships could find their way through the darkest ocean, without GPS at all? Teledyne Marine is changing ocean navigation with smart, advanced technology for future seas. It focuses on accuracy, autonomy, and reliability every mission. It combines inertial systems, GPS, and sensors to find location even where GPS fails in real conditions. This helps ships, underwater robots, and vehicles stay on track in tough sea conditions with high precision. Its compact system is small but powerful for safe missions efficiency. It uses accelerometers and gyroscopes to track movement under the ocean with accuracy. This makes deep-sea work safer and more stable for research and reliability. Teledyne Marine builds communication, mapping, and platforms connecting machines and operators in real time for operations. These systems help teams see data instantly and control missions easily better. The future of marine navigation is not only reaching destinations but enabling autonomous operations systems. This tiny boat fits in your car trunk, but wait until you see where it can take you. Meet the GoBoat 2.0, one of the most unique personal watercrafts you'll ever see. It's incredibly lightweight, easy to carry, and built tough enough to handle rough outdoor adventures. Whether you love fishing, exploring hidden waterways, or spending time in nature, this compact boat is designed for you. It comes with multiple attachment points for fishing gear, including rod holders and fish finders. The camouflage design also makes it a great choice for duck hunters who want to stay hidden in natural surroundings. Powered by a 5-speed motor, the GoBoat 2.0 can reach speeds of up to 5 miles per hour. Its compact size lets you travel through narrow areas that larger boats simply can't access. When your trip is over, just deflate it, pack it away, and store it in your trunk or closet. If you enjoy discovering places others can't reach, the GoBoat 2.0 might be your perfect adventure companion. Don't forget to subscribe for more amazing inventions. Small boat, big adventures. What if your shower water could secretly keep your garden green every day? The Flowtender Greywater system turns used household water into a valuable resource. Instead of wasting water from showers, bathtubs, bathroom sinks, and washing machines, it collects and reuses it to water your yard. First, the system filters out hair, lint, and debris. Then, it automatically cleans itself to keep everything flowing smoothly. Air is added to the water, helping natural bacteria keep it cleaner. After passing through a second fine filter, the water is pumped directly underground to plants and gardens. This smart system saves water, reduces waste, and keeps your landscape healthy. Subscribe for more amazing innovations that make everyday life smarter. This little robot dog can see, balance, grab objects, and never even needs the internet to do it. Meet the XGO robot family, tiny robots built to think, move, and learn like real animals. Made by Luwu Dynamics, these aluminum-bodied robots run fully offline, using powerful onboard computers instead of the cloud. There are three main types. The Lite is great for beginners, teaching balance and basic vision. The Mini 2 is the star, with a built-in arm that grabs and carries objects. The Rider is a self-balancing two-wheeler that glides smoothly on brushless motors. Each robot packs smart tech, sensors that sense uneven ground, a camera for recognizing faces and colors, and a screen that shows its mood. You can control them with an app, or code your own moves using Blockly, Python, or ROS. Prices range from about $450 to over $1,500, depending on features. So, are you building for a classroom, a hobby, or real AI research? Tell me your goal, and I'll help you find the perfect robot to bring home. What if your phone never died, no matter how far off-grid you went? Meet the Seego Charger, your ultimate off-grid power source. It's built with top-tier solar cells, the most efficient ones available, so you're always pulling maximum power from the sun. And that smart origami fold? It collapses down small enough to toss in your pack without thinking twice. You get 3 size options: 20W, 50W, and 100W. The 20W handles your phone and tablet no problem. Step up to the 50W and you're running power banks and portable fridges. The 100W? That's laptop-level power, wherever you are. It comes loaded with USB-C, USB-A, and Quick Charge 3.0 ports, so you can juice up multiple devices at once. Whether you're camping, road tripping, or just staying ready, the Seego Charger keeps everything running. If you're serious about off-grid adventures, this one belongs in your kit. This little thing replaced my entire campfire setup, and it fits in a backpack. Meet the Ferran Deluxe, a portable fire pit that's built tough, packs small, and goes anywhere you do. Whether you're camping deep in the woods or just hosting people in your backyard, this thing fits right in. It's sturdy enough to handle real outdoor conditions, but compact enough to toss in your car without a second thought. Setting it up? Easy. It has a built-in ignition system, so no matches, no lighters, no frustration. Just fire, exactly when you want it. You can also dial in the flame to whatever mood you're going for. Want a low, cozy glow? Done. Need more heat? Just adjust it. It's the kind of gear that just works, every single time. The Ferran Deluxe is $299, and honestly, for everything it does, that's a solid deal. If you want better outdoor moments, this is where you start. This sailboat doesn't touch the water, and it goes faster than your car on the highway. Meet the AC-75, the most insane racing yacht ever built. AC-75 stands for America's Cup 75. These boats first showed up at the 2021 America's Cup, and they're not going anywhere. They're back for the 37th and 38th editions of the world's most prestigious sailing race. Here's what makes them wild. They're 75 feet long. But instead of sitting in the water like a normal boat, they literally fly above it. How? Wing-shaped hydrofoils underneath lift the entire hull out of the water. The result? Speeds that'll make your jaw drop. And the sail? It's not your granddad's canvas sheet. It's a soft-wing sail, built for razor-sharp control and precision. Running this machine takes a crew of 11 highly skilled sailors, all moving like one brain. This isn't sailing. This is the future of racing. What if your morning commute looked like this? No roads, no traffic, just you flying solo through the sky. Meet the Vision VTOL. A personal flying machine that takes off and lands straight up and down, no runway needed. This single-seat electric aircraft can fly for up to 4 hours on a single charge, and that number is only going up as battery tech improves. Here's what makes it special. It uses 8 electric motors, 4 to spin the propellers, and 4 to tilt them. That tilt is everything. It's what switches the aircraft from hovering mode to full forward flight, smooth and effortless. And the wild part? No control surfaces at all. No flaps, no rudders. Just pure motor control. But the team isn't stopping at one seat. They're already designing 4 and 6 passenger versions, so this isn't just a cool prototype, it's a platform. They're also developing batteries with 30 times more power density. When that happens, we're talking transcontinental flights at high speed. The sky isn't the limit anymore, it's just the beginning. If this blew your mind, subscribe, because we're just getting started. What if your camper meet the Betriton? A one-of-a-kind electric camper made for people who love adventure. It's not just a vehicle. It combines a tricycle, a camper, and a boat into one amazing design. That means you can ride along trails, explore the outdoors, and then switch to water mode when you reach a lake or river. What makes it even more exciting is that it runs on electricity, making it a cleaner option for travel. Inside, there's enough space for 2 adults to sleep comfortably, along with storage for gear and supplies. It's built to help travelers enjoy longer trips without giving up comfort. Some versions even support solar charging, giving you more freedom when exploring remote places. The Betriton is designed for people who want something different from traditional campers. If you enjoy unique inventions, hit subscribe for more. The future of adventure isn't coming. It's already here. Could drive down a trail, then float straight into a lake. This incredible machine does exactly that. What if your car could literally walk over a mountain? Meet the Hyundai Elevate. A vehicle that's part car, part robot, and 100% from the future. Revealed back in 2019, the Elevate isn't just a concept. It's Hyundai's answer to one big question: what happens when roads disappear? This thing has actual robotic legs with wheels attached. It can drive normally on a highway, then switch modes and literally walk over rubble, climb stairs, or push through terrain no regular vehicle would survive. Imagine an earthquake just hit a city. Roads are destroyed, people are trapped. The Elevate rolls in, folds out its legs, and reaches victims that ambulances and trucks simply can't. And when the mission's done, it folds back up and drives home like nothing happened. This is what the future of emergency rescue looks like, and honestly, it can't come fast enough. If this blew your mind, share it with someone who needs to see this. What if you could fly underwater, for under $500? Meet the White Shark Mix, the underwater scooter that's about to change how you explore the ocean. It's built by Sublu, and the moment you hold it, you'll understand why divers and snorkelers are obsessed. Super simple to use, no complicated setup, just grab it and go. It runs on dual motors, giving you a strong 8 kilograms force of thrust. Basically, it pulls you through the water effortlessly. And it only weighs 3.5 kilograms. Toss it in your bag. Take it anywhere. Safety? Covered. It comes with a built-in floater for zero buoyancy and protective nets around the propellers so nothing goes wrong. One full charge gives you 30 minutes of underwater fun. It dives down to 40 meters, and hits speeds up to 3.35 miles per hour. This little device doesn't just take you underwater, it makes you feel like you belong there. What if trains could fly over traffic and never stop moving? Imagine a train that glides above the city. No traffic, no delays, no chaos. That's exactly what the flying train by Dahir Insat is trying to build. This Russian engineering company came up with something wild: train-like pods that hang from elevated rails and zip through cities at high speeds. Think of it like a mix between a monorail and the future. These pods run on electricity, so they're clean, quiet, and way better for the environment than what we have today. And here's the smart part: the tracks go above existing roads and buildings. So cities don't need to tear anything down to make it work. Less traffic, less pollution, less disruption. It's fast, scalable, and built for the modern city. If this becomes real, your daily commute will never look the same. Drop a comment. Would you ride this? The future of travel isn't underground. It's overhead. This thing doesn't sail the water. It flies over it. Meet the Jet Capsule GTF. And yes, GTF stands for Gran Turismo Foil. People call it a flying spaceship, and honestly, that tracks. This 10-meter luxury yacht doesn't just look insane, it performs like it too. We're talking 880 to 1,200 horsepower, a cruising speed of 35 knots, and a top speed that hits 60 knots. That's fast, really fast. You can power it with diesel, gasoline, or go fully electric. And those twin hydrostatic transmissions? They push performance even further. Inside, it's built from carbon fiber and fiberglass, light, strong, and completely customizable. Want a private getaway for 4? Done. Need it for a 20-person business trip? Also done. The GTF proves that water travel doesn't have to be slow or boring. If you think the future of transport is only in the sky, think again. And if you want to see more machines that are rewriting the rules, subscribe. You won't want to miss what's coming. What if your car never touched the ground, ever? Meet the Renault Float, a car that literally floats. No wheels, no friction, no driver, just a sleek glass bubble gliding silently above the ground using magnetic levitation, the same tech that powers the world's fastest trains. Here's what makes it wild. It moves in any direction without turning around. Forward, sideways, backwards, smooth and instant. The inside? No steering wheel, no dashboard, just a cozy social lounge designed for real conversation. And if you're with a group, multiple pods magnetically link together, instantly creating more space. What if traffic jams simply didn't exist, because your bus drove over the cars? Meet the gyroscopic transport concept by Dahir Insat, a wild vision of future city travel dreamed up by engineer Dahir Semyonov. Here's how it works. Giant passenger pods sit on thin legs, raised high above normal road traffic. They glide along a single rail built right down the middle of existing roads, completely above the cars below. No merging, no waiting, no gridlock. But how does something that massive stay balanced on one rail? Gyroscopes. Powerful spinning wheels built inside each pod constantly correct its balance, like a high-tech tightrope walker. The system also runs on solar panels and stored energy from those same spinning wheels. And it's not just for passengers. Semyonov also designed fire rescue versions, vehicles that could fly over traffic jams to reach emergencies faster. Sounds incredible, right? Well, experts aren't convinced. Engineers point out the massive energy needed, the safety risks if a pod falls, and the enormous rebuilding of roads, bridges, and intersections required. So far, it's still just stunning animation and patents. If you want to see a future transport idea that has moved forward, subscribe, because that's next. The future of transport is wild. Whether this one makes it there, that's another story. What if you could move thousands of people through a city, without a single road? Whether you need a gondola gliding over a mountain, a chairlift at a ski resort, or a cable car cutting through a busy city, one company builds it all. Disclamier Garaventa has completed over 15,400 installations across 96 countries. That's not just experience, that's mastery. Ski resorts, urban transit, theme parks, factories, whatever the challenge, they design a custom solution built specifically for you. And what sets them apart? 3 things: technology, safety, and quality. Their systems are reliable, efficient, and surprisingly eco-friendly. From the first blueprint to ongoing maintenance, they handle everything. You don't just buy a product, you get a complete partnership. Now, the investment ranges from $1 million to $100 million depending on the project. Big numbers, but for infrastructure that lasts decades, it makes sense. If you're serious about smarter transportation, Disclamier Garaventa is the name to know. Drop a comment. Would you ride a cable car to work? What if your next car took just 3 days to build, and almost the whole thing came out of a 3D printer? Meet the LSEV, a tiny electric car that's basically 3D printed from top to bottom. 2 companies teamed up to make this happen, a 3D printing materials company from Shanghai and an electric car startup from Turin, Italy. Pretty much every part you can see is printed, except the chassis, seats, and glass. Size-wise, it's small. Like, really small. About 8 feet long, 4 feet wide, and 5 feet tall, even tinier than a smart car. So don't expect a family road trip vehicle here. As for performance, it tops out at around 43 miles per hour, and on a full charge, it can go about 93 miles. Your future home might already have a robot living in it, and it learns everything you do. SwitchBot Oniro H1 is changing how we think about smart homes. It is a new generation home robot designed to help with daily tasks. It can see, feel, and understand what is happening around it using its advanced OmniSense system. This allows it to recognize objects, measure depth, and even respond to touch and voice commands. With flexible arms and about 22 points of movement, it can pick up items, open doors, push objects, and organize your space. It is built to learn from real situations, so it gets better the more you use it. It also connects with other SwitchBot devices, creating a fully connected smart home. Imagine having a helper that works day and night to make life easier. If you enjoy future tech like this, you might want to follow for more. This is what the future of home living looks like, and it is closer than you think. Get ready for smarter homes everywhere very soon. What if you could ski through the city streets without snow? This futuristic invention is turning heads everywhere. Meet the SK Wheel 1, one of the world's first electric skis designed for everyday city adventures. It brings the thrill of skiing to streets, parks, and pathways, no matter the season. Imagine gliding through the city with the same excitement you get on snowy slopes. What makes it special is its smart front steering system, which helps you stay balanced and move smoothly on different surfaces. With 4 powerful motors producing a combined 2,400 watts, this electric ski delivers an exciting and responsive ride. The SK Wheel 1 can travel up to 30 kilometers on a single charge, making it great for longer trips around town. Its batteries are easy to replace, and a full recharge takes only about 2 hours. What if your motorcycle could recognize your face, respond to your voice, and balance itself without you touching it? Meet the Motoroid 2, Yamaha's wildest vision for what motorcycles could become. This isn't just a bike. It's more like a living, breathing riding companion. The Motoroid 2 can actually balance itself. No kickstand, no help, just standing there like it owns the place. But here's where it gets crazy. It knows who you are. It can recognize its owner, respond to your voice, and even react to hand gestures. You're not just riding it. You're communicating with it. That unique leaf-shaped frame isn't just for looks either. It adjusts to how you're sitting and sends you physical feedback, like the bike is talking back to you through touch. Yamaha calls this harmonizing with the rider. And honestly, that's exactly what it feels like. Now, it's still a concept. No release date, no confirmed launch. But estimates suggest it could land around $10,000 if it ever hits showrooms. If this is the future of motorcycles, I think we're all ready to ride. Right finger drop a comment. Would you ride this thing? What if you could fly across water, using nothing but your own legs? Meet the JetCycle Max. A one-person watercraft that feels like something out of a sci-fi movie, but it's 100% human-powered. No engine, no fuel, just you. Think of it as a mix between a pedal boat, a kayak, and a hydrofoil. You pedal, and that motion spins a propeller. That propeller pushes a hydrofoil under the boat, lifting it right out of the water. Less drag means more speed, up to 12 kilometers per hour, or about 7.5 miles per hour, powered entirely by your own legs. But here's the best part. It's not just fast, it's stable. Even in choppy water, the JetCycle Max stays balanced and easy to control. Whether you're a total beginner or an experienced rider, it's built to feel smooth and natural. Right now, it's available for around 12,000 euros, which is roughly $11,675 US. What if your truck was actually a 5-star hotel on wheels? Picture this. A massive Tesla Semi, but instead of hauling cargo, it's hauling your entire life. That's the idea behind the Tesla Semi motorhome, and honestly, it sounds like something straight out of a sci-fi movie. This concept takes Tesla's beastly electric semi-truck and turns it into a rolling luxury home. Under the hood, you've got 3 electric motors working together, pushing out serious power, and a range that can hit up to 500 miles on a single charge. That's like driving from one city to another without stopping once. Now, this isn't something you can buy yet, it's just a concept. But the designs are wild. Bedrooms, a full kitchen, smart tech built in. Add in lightning fast charging, zero emissions, and top-tier safety features, and you've got the future of travel wrapped up in one electric package. If this kind of innovation excites you, stick around, Because this is just the beginning. The future isn't coming, it's already driving. This robot is quietly replacing humans in one of the busiest jobs in the world. Gene.01 is showing how robots are stepping into real-life work. Rick Robotic Scorpion is changing how hotels, bars, and restaurants serve drinks. It is not a humanoid robot or robot dog. It is built only for making drinks fast and perfectly. It learns what customers like and prepares coffee, tea, cocktails, and wine with high accuracy. Every pour is measured with near-perfect precision so every cup tastes the same. It can handle up to 20 ingredients, which helps busy places serve more people without delay. Powered by NVIDIA Jetson Orin and DeepStream, it understands gestures, recognizes faces, and moves safely in crowded spaces. It also speaks multiple languages, making service easier for everyone in busy environments. What if robots could walk anywhere, balance on anything, and think on their own? We are seeing a new generation of smart robots that can move and think in ways that feel almost human-like. One example is a shape-shifting AI robot called Lim X-Tron 2. It can change how it moves to handle different places easily. Another breakthrough comes from Hyundai Mobed. This smart platform is built for real-world use. It can travel over rough roads, curbs, and slopes without losing balance. Its wheels can drive, steer, and lift at the same time. Advanced sensors help it see the world and avoid obstacles in real time. It can also map its surroundings and move safely in crowded places. This platform can be used for delivery, logistics, research, and even video work. We are stepping into a future where robots help with daily life. If you want more videos like this, subscribe and stay tuned for what's next. The future is arriving faster than we think every single day. Stay curious always. This trailer can carry a helicopter through streets a truck can barely fit on. Meet the Pavelli helicopter transporter, built to move helicopters and huge industrial equipment without a scratch. This Italian-engineered trailer uses hydraulic lifts, extending platforms, and self-steering wheels to glide through tight streets and rough terrain where normal trailers get stuck. Loading something this expensive sounds nerve-wracking, right? Not here. Remote-controlled functions, strong hydraulic winches, and smart suspension make the whole process smooth and controlled. Built with rust-resistant galvanized steel, it's made to handle years of heavy daily use. This yacht can cross an entire ocean, and it looks like a floating penthouse. Meet Galaxy of Happiness, a stunning motor yacht built in Latvia in 2016. She's one of only 2 yachts of her kind, and she moves. Top speed? 30 knots. She can travel over 2,300 nautical miles on a single trip. That's like sailing from New York to London without stopping. 2 powerful MTU diesel engines push her through the water effortlessly. On board, up to 6 guests live in pure luxury across 3 gorgeous staterooms, with 6 crew members dedicated entirely to their comfort. Every need handled. She weighs in at 299 gross tons with a wide 17-meter beam, giving her incredible stability on open water. Her sleek exterior was crafted by Costas Design and Partners. Her beautiful interior? Designed by Latitude Yachts themselves. Built tough, finished beautifully. This isn't just a yacht, it's a private world on water. What if your airplane could take off from your backyard lake? Meet the Icon A5, a tiny 2-seat plane that can land on both water and land. Yeah, you heard that right. It's built for everyday people who want to fly without the stress. No experience? No problem. Icon designed this thing to be as beginner-friendly as possible. Here's what makes it special. It basically protects you from yourself. It resists dangerous spins, deploys a parachute if things go wrong, and even has a button that levels the plane automatically. There's also a smart glide feature that guides you safely down if the engine quits. The cockpit feels like a video game, clean screen, heads-up display, optional autopilot. Under the hood, a 100-horsepower engine pushes it to 109 miles per hour with a range of nearly 500 miles. This isn't just a plane. It's freedom, with a safety net built in. If this blew your mind, subscribe. We cover stuff like this every week. What if the next bulldozer you see runs on water? Construction sites are loud, dusty, and powered by diesel. But JCB might just be changing that forever. Meet Hydromax, JCB's bold push toward cleaner, greener heavy machinery. Instead of diesel, these machines burn hydrogen. Yes, actual hydrogen combustion, built for massive equipment that usually guzzles fuel all day long. And here's the cool part. It's not just a concept. JCB has already built over 100 hydrogen engines for real-world testing. We're talking hydrogen-powered excavators and telehandlers, working real job sites, doing real heavy lifting. What if a house could be built in 7 days? By a robot that never gets tired? Meet Titan. A giant robot changing how we build homes. Made by Icon, it looks straight out of a sci-fi movie. No bricklayers, no months of waiting. Just a massive robotic arm printing houses layer by layer with concrete, like a hot glue gun the size of a building. Titan can print walls 27 feet tall, covering 12,000 square feet per floor. The wild part? Icon says a 2,500 square foot home can be built in under 7 days. This robot doesn't walk, it moves like a ghost with intelligence, and it might replace real workers sooner than you think. We're talking about the Unix AI robot Panther, a new step in robotics that blends AI and real-world movement. It is a full-size wheeled humanoid robot built for real-world jobs in industries and services. It moves on an omnidirectional wheelbase so it can glide in any direction and turn smoothly in tight indoor spaces, making navigation highly stable and efficient. It also has dual robotic arms that lift heavy items or handle delicate tasks like sorting, pouring, and precise placement with smooth and precise control. It uses smart cameras and depth sensors to see its surroundings, build a live map, and understand objects around it in real-time processing. This helps it react quickly and safely while working instantly improving. Its AI system plans movements ahead of time and adjusts when things change for better performance. Imagine driving your car, then watching it split in half and fly away. This isn't sci-fi, it's real, and it's happening now. So this is the Xpeng land aircraft carrier, and honestly, it might be one of the wildest vehicles ever built. Picture a big 6-wheeled vehicle that drives just like a regular SUV. But hidden inside it? A foldable flying aircraft. Here's how it works. You drive around normally on the road. But when traffic gets bad, the flying module detaches and takes off, lifting you straight above the chaos. It uses multiple electric rotors and smart stabilization tech, so even if you're not a pilot, AI-assisted controls help keep things smooth and simple. And this isn't just a cool prototype sitting in a lab. Xpeng is planning to mass-produce these, aiming for thousands of units every year. What if your boat could fly? This isn't just a boat. It's something entirely different. The Navier N30 is an electric flying boat, and yes, it actually flies. Not through the air, but above the water. Special underwater fins called hydrofoils lift the entire hull off the surface once you hit 16 knots. No waves, no drag, just a smooth, silent glide across the water. And it can do this for up to 75 nautical miles on a single charge. But the N30 doesn't stop at flying. It comes loaded with a smart autopilot system that helps you navigate with ease. Future software updates will even unlock full self-driving capability on water. Whether you're hugging the coastline or heading out into open sea, this boat delivers speed, efficiency, and luxury, all wrapped into one seriously impressive package. If you've ever dreamed of a smoother, cleaner, quieter ride on the water, this is it. Hit follow so you never miss the future of the seas. The water will never feel the same again. They finally built a robot that doesn't need to be plugged into a hydraulic system, and it changes everything. The new electric Atlas robot just flipped the script on everything we knew about humanoid robots. Gone are the old hydraulic systems. This version runs on electricity, and that one change makes it stronger, faster, and way more flexible than anything Boston Dynamics has built before. This didn't happen overnight. It's the result of decades of research, trial, error, and pushing the limits of what machines can do. And the results? Incredible. Electric Atlas can pull off moves that look almost human, jumping, balancing, navigating rough ground like it's nothing. It doesn't stumble, it adapts. It's also got depth sensors built in, so it can actually see and understand the space around it. It's not just moving, it's thinking about how to move. This is the moment humanoid robots stop being a cool demo and start becoming genuinely useful in the real world. If that excites you, hit subscribe. There's a lot more coming. The robots aren't just walking anymore. They're working. The Velomobile Alpha 9 isn't your average bike. It's one of the most advanced human-powered vehicles ever built, and it's changing how we think about getting around. Designed by Daniel Fenn, it looks like something straight out of a sci-fi movie. But here's the wild part, it's pedal-powered. The secret is in the shell. That sleek, aerodynamic body cuts through wind resistance, so you go faster and farther without burning twice the energy. Rain, wind, cold? The enclosed design keeps you protected no matter what's outside. Inside, it's surprisingly roomy. Ergonomic seat, shoulder space, storage. It's built for real commutes and long tours, not just weekend rides. This motorcycle balances itself, reads your face, and doesn't need a kickstand or a helmet. What if your motorcycle knew you better than you know yourself? The BMW Motorrad Vision Next 100 doesn't just look incredible, it thinks. No joints, no cables, no kickstand. It balances on its own and bends to steer. Instead of a helmet, you wear smart glasses that show your speed, hazards, and let you change settings mid-ride. Then there's the J-Concept Kawasaki. 3 wheels, 2 personalities. Switch to comfort mode for a chill city cruise. Hit sport mode and the whole bike drops low. Your posture shifts, the power surges. It runs on electric, so it's fast and clean. Every detail transforms with your mood. These aren't concepts for 2050. They're being designed right now. The road is changing. The question is, are you ready to ride it? Subscribe, because the future doesn't wait. What if your commute could run on a single rail, cost almost nothing, and never get stuck in traffic? Imagine living in a small town in rural Germany, and instead of waiting for a bus that comes twice a day, you pull out your phone, tap a button, and a sleek little electric pod pulls up just for you. That's exactly what the Manab system is doing. It runs on a single track. It's self-driving, it's electric, and it uses gyro stabilization to stay perfectly balanced, kind of like how your phone knows which way it's tilting. The best part? 2 pods can actually pass each other on the same track, going in opposite directions. No extra lanes, no traffic jams. You book your ride, called a monocab, straight from an app. A wheelchair that climbs stairs on its own. No help needed, no ramps required. 3 design students from Switzerland built something that could change wheelchair users' lives forever. It's called Siwo, and it doesn't just roll. It climbs stairs. The chair uses a smart combination of regular wheels and rubber tank-style tracks. When it hits a staircase, the tracks kick in automatically, gripping each step and keeping the user perfectly level the whole time. Going up, you ride it backward. Coming down, forward. The chair handles the angle adjustments for you. No awkward transfers. No waiting for someone to help. The whole thing is automated. On flat ground, it's just as impressive, cutting through grass, mud, curbs, and uneven surfaces without breaking a sweat. You can control it with a joystick or just by shifting your body weight. If you think accessibility tech has limits, Siwo just proved it doesn't. What if your house could take you anywhere, even off the beaten path? Meet the Heimer Vision Venture, and trust me, this isn't your average camper. Built on a Mercedes-Benz Sprinter, this concept motorhome comes with a hybrid all-wheel drive system. That means mud, gravel, mountains, no problem. Step inside and it feels less like a vehicle and more like a cozy apartment. We're talking real natural materials, warm lighting, a full kitchen, dining space, a shower, and a proper bed. Everything fits perfectly, nothing feels cramped. But here's what really sets it apart. Solar panels on the roof keep the power running. A heat recovery system cuts energy waste. Lightweight materials mean better fuel economy and a smaller footprint on the planet. This is adventure without the guilt, and comfort without the compromise. If this is the future of road trips, I'm ready to pack my bags right now. Bell subscribe so you don't miss what's coming next. What if an entire city could float on the ocean, and never stop moving? Meet Pangos, a floating city designed to sail the world's oceans forever. Italian architect Pier Paolo Lazzarini and his design studio came up with this jaw-dropping concept. Picture a massive turtle-shaped structure stretching 550 meters long and 610 meters wide. That's twice the size of the Roman Colosseum, just floating on water. And it's not just a boat. Pangos is designed to house up to 60,000 people. We're talking palaces, mansions, and luxury super villas, all on a single moving platform. Here's the wild part, it runs completely clean. Solar panels, wave-powered wings, and 16,800 horsepower superconductor engines keep it cruising at a steady pace with zero pollution. It just never stops. Building it will take 8 years and cost around £6.8 billion. Part of that funding? NFT-based crowdfunding, which honestly feels very fitting for a project this futuristic. If you think the future of cities is on land, think again. And if concepts like this blow your mind, subscribe. We find these every week.